know what the title is. I will get it right next week, I promise. But these are the pictures. So that right there, Vera Lee. Again, I don't know if this is fucking being able to see, but that Vera Lee, again, this is his version of the Ringmaster. Again, the Ice Lich and that clown. I believe maybe this is one of his actual clowns that are at the store, whatever that store is, the Halloween store or whatever that he has his masks out of originally. But you can make these. Oh, this one right here also. I mean, again, I really can't make myself into this lady right here, uh, right there. But that's again one of his demons in his art repertoire, portfolio. I don't know what you call it. But that game, this game, let me just say, Tom Wood, I cannot thank you enough for having such faith in me. Ice Giant. I don't think if you did not heckle me as much as you did, I don't think that I would have pounded all of the guys that I pounded in the order that I did um, in the game to win this. But whatever, you're right, Tom. I did finally win in 2024. And then I am a total asshole. And instead of playing into the Echo side in 2025, I mean, Seenloke was doing bingo. Am I gonna miss Seenloke's bingo? No. I want that to be on the fucking docket. I want him to get his fucking ticket paid for him so he fucking works that fucking thing. It is on the calendar and he gets in because homie is a world traveler. He can't be affording to buy that fucking $200 whatever it is ticket for the gathering of $300 whatever it is. I don't even know. However much it is now. Just get him on that. Get him on the books. Get him on the books. Anybody can vote for him. That bingo was fun, but again, I did not officially defend my title because I had to choose. And again, I wanted there to be a good turnout for the bingo so that it would, it was awesome. By the end, there was 3 times the amount of people that were there right away, and who's ever on time at the gathering and whatever starts on time. So love that. So definitely wanted to be like, I really would love to, but I also don't want to not support him. I don't want to get in that line, and I don't want to get that paper so that he could say I had 100 papers and I had needed more. Because that's again fucking awesome. Seenloke is the fucking whore, homie on the real. So GameCon is really my thing. I would say yes. In all fairness, have I been to a gathering or two? Yes, we'll do that in a different time. But the GameCon is where my heart is. Is where my heart is. Heart is. I love this event. There is, again, the flow is not the same thing, but we do play into the Echo side and Quest for Shangri-La. I'm going to just do 2 seconds on the Quest for Shangri-La. I really tried. I know you guys, I wish I could, but I am one of the people that's seen that game for sale many, many, many years and never had any interest in buying it. But a buddy of mine absolutely loves the Quest for Shangri-La. And again, maybe I'm bitter because I did buy him an eBay version. So it was not economical in any way. But and I also did not buy it for myself. I had every intention of giving it to him, but trying to play it with him, trying to enjoy it with him. But I just honestly could not get into it. It was just not something that I could do. Okay, I'm not sure. No, but I guess it would be on the table if I did. I don't, and or maybe they fell out of my hand, but I don't think I took them out. I lost the keys to a car in the driveway, accidentally, obviously. So what were we even talking about? Into the Echo Side. So I could keep talking about Into the Echo Side until forever. So Into the Echo Side is my favorite game, but we were talking about my least favorite game, which was Quest for Shangri-La. Now I remember, Quest for Shangri-La. So, bought the game, we played it. I totally 100% like, so I started working at a resort, and I don't care where I work, and I don't care who you are. I am a surgical nurse now, and it's not that I don't care. It's just that I really want to share my music with other people, and my music does happen to sometimes be underground, not necessarily ICP. Some dark half, that's pretty dark, but I be sharing it anyways. And also every single RuPaul's Drag Race song basically ever, also share that. And also Pippi Longstocking, because I cannot. Next time, she will be sitting right here in front of this. Yes, she will sit there because, yes, Pippi Longstocking is definitely on a playlist, and everyone that I've ever worked with has listened to it. But Quest for Shangri-La, back to that. So I buy, we go to the gathering because I'm at work and I am playing Insane Clown Posse, and the dishwasher comes around into the cooking station that I am at and says that he listens to the same music. And I just happened to, I don't remember when it was. It was definitely not in Cave and Rock. It was in definitely Ohio. Um, but whatever year, I don't exactly remember. But I said, do you want to go? Because it's like a month away or something. And he actually has seizures, so he does not drive. So never did he ever think he was going to go to the gathering. And again, who listens to ICP? In our area, there isn't very many. So we started going. And the first year at the gathering, he wanted to try out everything all night, all day, all the things. And so one of the things that he did was enter the tournament. I will say I'm 100% against you going into a tournament of a game that you don't know how to play, but it is absolutely in the paragraphs of the come and play this game. If you don't know how to play, it's fine. Obviously, they just expect to just eliminate you in the first round, so who cares? For me as a player, it is wasteful of my time, and it makes me want to vomit when people are doing the wrong thing and just oblivious of what they're doing. I hate it. So he went and played again a game, Quest for Shangri-La's competition. He actually did pretty good. I think he made it in a round or two. Again, I don't have any idea how this game is scored. I know that it has basically two chances. It's Monopoly-ish, but not really. Kind of Clue-ish, but again, not really. It's not going to be until I'm done. So you're just going to have to take my car if I don't. Otherwise, take my other car. So just, I totally have no idea. No, I have zero idea. Zero. Zero idea at all. We're still talking about the keys that I don't know where they are. So the game is, you basically like pick the two. Again, I'm not trying to tell you how to play because I do not know. The two places, and then if this guy dies, you can back yourself up with guy number two. I'm just not a guy number two kind of person, so it's just not, I don't know. The picking of the things and the qualities, and it's just not for me. But he could not stop talking about the game for the whole next year. He couldn't wait to go there and play. Again, he goes there and plays, does twice as good. In pretty, like, again, I have no idea how many rounds they normally do, but he did very good. He was very close to winning or very close to the top game or whatever the placing is. And he again spent the year talking about the game. So I thought, well, I mean, this is something that we could do, hang out. We've been playing Nintendo. We've already, not we. Every time I would go, I died. He would beat the level, but we played Mario 1, 2, and 3, and we rocked the shit out of Uniracers all the time. So if you absolutely totally distracted me again. So we played those games. So I thought, fuck it, I'll buy the game off of eBay and we'll play it. I videotaped him opening it because he had absolutely no idea what it was, and he was totally like, why are you having me open up this box at your house? But we opened up the game, we played it. I hate it. I tried to play a bunch more times, but again, it's just not for me. So when Into the Echo Side was for sale, uh, I immediately told my buddy to go and buy the game so that I would not have to spend 3 times the amount of money it originally was, and B, so we could just start playing now and not waste all the years that I didn't play the game that he loves. So he went and got the game. Uh, Funniest story ever. So he is very much throw himself into the middle of the game and try and figure it out. And earlier I had this book right here, best book ever. So this book right here is absolutely something nobody can read from back to front and know how to play the game correctly. I love you guys, but I mean, after you know how to play, you just, I mean, reference that. Never. This is not even in my box. This is lives here with the books, not in the box. But he buys the game. He gets the game. We're again on the ballers row on the outside, basically like kitty corner from the pizza when it was on that right down the hill from the Rock, and the pizza and the guy were next to each other. It was the whatever year that was. They were there. And people were just walking by with the fucking game for like hours. I'm like, dude, just go get the fucking game now. So he goes there, gets the game. He now has the game spread out on the table. And everybody that's walking past us that doesn't have the game or doesn't want to open their game yet is very interested in looking at our games. But my buddy doesn't really want to share the game just yet because again he's trying to like put the pieces where the instructions say and try and like go through the cards and see what they are for the very first time. But again, we were on the street, facing the street with our tent, like that one year with the Dabs guy, like just like in that exact spot as the Dabs guy was. So literally everybody's passing, and he's just in the center, the only table that we have on the end of it, facing the road with the game all spread out with the pieces. Everyone's trying to touch him, and he's like freaking out. So while he's again, I've already told people to stop approaching him because he's just trying to learn the game, and later on we'll, share the game with everybody. He then somebody, maybe it wasn't his, I don't know because I just caught it as it was happening. Somebody knocked over a water, which makes the rule, which I will stand to this day. You do not have any drinks on the table with the game. Somebody spilled the water, but again, my friend is looking down at the table. Basically, I would say the words goose guarding the game because so many people had approached him and he was just trying to like just concentrate on learning. And I see the water spilling. So I take his game from the end near the water and I throw the entire game and all of the cards so that they don't get wet. He just doesn't know yet, from the table onto his lap, which he immediately says, "What the fuck?" as he stands up, possibly ready to punch me in the face until he realized it was me, and then realized that there was a gigantic puddle of water where his game just was on the table. I will say that Juggalo that spilled that water went and bought him another game, even though it didn't. I caught it before it damaged any of his stuff, but he just wanted to make sure and say he was sorry, which was great because my buddy Joe left his game out and somebody did take it. And I told him 100 times we're literally on baller row across from the pizza place. You cannot leave stuff that's like brand new out. Like you just can't. That's also the year that on the way home, the year that we bought the Into the Echo Side for the first time, that was the year that we were driving home and the road washed out in the lane next to ours, and I thought I was going to die. And my buddy had zero affect change at all. He was actually wondering why I was getting so freaked out. The jackknife truck to my left and the Bronco that did a 180 and the fucking water is in his window while we're driving a minivan on lowrider, which as we're passing the guy whose window is filled with water, I say, "You see, that's a Bronco or a Suburban." and we would be to our